merry. That's what matters.
There. Hello. I'm just doing a simple test right now. Give me a couple of seconds. Give me a couple of seconds. Okay. Okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Maybe I could lower myself a little bit. It's like my volume is super high. How did I do this again? Lock volume. Unlock volume. Advance. Let's do it. 270. Bleep. Okay, I think that should be better, I think. Not too sure. But hey, welcome back to whatever this is that I'm doing. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but I generally don't know what to play right now, or what to stream in general. And I remember that I have a couple of thumbnails saved that I never used before. The idea was that I was going to stream those games before. I mean, at first. It was going to be one of the first games that I wanted to stream. But it never ended up happening. And I think it was during my fallout with the game when I started to play less. Not because I hated it, it's just that I stopped to play the game in general. But now that I remember that I had this thumbnail, I said, hey, why not? Let's use it. Even though this is technically like a copy-paste of another thumbnail, it was there in my in my folder, so I thought that I might as well use it, you know? Why not? Whatever. No, but yeah, I just really wanted to play this game again. At least just to showcase. Because I mentioned before in a group chat, technically, that out of all the card games that I have played, no counting Slay the Spire, because that's technically a different type of card game, it's a single player one. But out of all the multiplayer card games that I have played, I'll say this is one of my favorites, if not my favorite one. Because even though I do enjoy some of the other ones, this one to me feels the most unique, the most interesting, the prettiest one as well. Which, as you can see already, is just gorgeous. This game is way too beautiful. And sadly, is no longer being updated, technically. As you can see here, there's still things going on in the game, but the developers are no longer working on the game. Okay, so there's no more, I wouldn't say updates, it's just there's no longer more cards being added to the game, there's no expansions, things like that. Even though there's a slight chance that this game may come back in a couple of years, because of the release of Witcher 4, and I think I heard people talking about Gwent coming back, because Gwent is a really, like, I don't know if the word is important, but it's like a game that is already within the world of the Witcher series. So it kind of makes sense that this game could come back, once that game releases. But hey, I don't know, right? That might never happen, actually, but one can hope. My YouTube kind of got weird there. Okay. But yeah, this is Gwent. Is, as many other card games, is about fighting other people, creating your own decks. Ideally, you create, I mean, not ideally, but you create a deck, or you can get it from the internet, doesn't really matter. And you fight people with your deck. Since, I don't know if I should explain this right now. I don't think it's that important. I think it's better if I just play a game and show you things. And I was thinking of starting with the deck that I found a couple months ago and trying to reinvent. But I don't think people are gonna understand that have no idea about the game. Because I wouldn't say it's a super difficult deck to play. Like at all. But it has a lot of things that you need to understand before you play. So, I think I could start with one of my favorite decks in general. Oh, something that makes sense. Something that's really easy to understand, maybe. The Wildhunt is a really easy deck to understand, right? What is the issue here? I need another card. I need 2 cards here. Give me a second. Wild Hunt. I have 1, right? Yeah, I have 1. I have 1 of this guy. Hey, that's why. Just 1 of this guy. So, these guys are really good. So I'm gonna put that in. And I need 8. I know it makes no sense right now what I'm doing in building decks. I think I'm gonna save that for later. To explain to you why the way you build decks is different in this game than other games. But I'm gonna save that for later, as I said. Oh, there's nothing for 8 with the Wild Hunt. That's a shame. Is there a scenario? No. There's no scenario. Oh, I don't know what to pick, actually. I have no idea. No, we need... It needs to be... I mean, it doesn't need to be 8. It could be something else. Also, give me just monster stuff. Damage enemy by 3. That's an order, right? Yes. Near turn. I could use this just for the lols. Okay, 7 quid. Ow. Ow. Okay, I think I gotta start with that deck. This year, when I started to play this game again, at the beginning of the year, and I didn't know what to play, I started with this deck. And also, let's make it make sense. Let's go with this guy. Do I have a cool thing for the cards? They kind of make sense with the theme that I have? Not really. Let's go with this then. And this one right here that I never used. Also, I have this one right here. Yeah. Piggy. Let's go with Piggy. And okay, one thing that's difficult to talk about this game. I think if you want to play it, only play ranked. Only play ranked because the training mode, which you could say is the casual mode, is either full of ultra tryhard people, way more than in ranked. They use like the best decks in the game, and sometimes that can get very, very boring because you know what the deck is and what they have, and it's like, okay, I know my deck cannot beat that, right? Sometimes that happens, right? Or you get bots sometimes. because there are a couple of bots in this version of on this mode of the game, basically, and it's not that engaging, to be honest. So let's go with ranked. I'm at ranked 17. I think you start at 25, but I haven't played in at least 3 months. So I think my rank has gone down since then, a couple of points. But yeah, this is Gwent. Obviously it's gonna take a little while to find someone, probably. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. It didn't take a minute. That's good. The game is not completely dead.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
Also, don't mind that name. I don't think it's that important. Okay, let me pick the cards and then I tell you what is this game, or at least this deck, all about. What did you do again? Damage unit by the power of the highest power unit. I don't think it's gonna do anything with that. Okay, I might lose this one because I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't know what to do. Okay, but this deck is called like Wild Hunt. It has to do with like freezing abilities with frost that is called in this game. And these little creatures or tribes, they're called the Wild Hunt, right? There's this like, I don't know, wizardry guys that work with cold abilities. Consume a unit with 4 power. This is the one with vitality, right? And armor. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this guy. It's gonna be very, very difficult. So, what we're going to do... I think we can start with this. I know I'm not doing a really good job explaining the game, by the way. I'm real sorry for that. But yeah, the whole idea of this deck is to apply that effect, which is frost. And you applied it on the first row or on the second row. Okay, this is good because now we have dominance. And we can do this. Blip. How do you play this deck again? Whoa, he has this card. What did he discard? Oh, he got Lady. Interesting. Deploy. If you have Iris in your hand, choose which card to discard instead. What? You came to my deck? No. What happened? Okay, I'm confused. Okay, whatever. Right now, we don't have any frost applied. There's no need to apply anything either. I think I'm just gonna... This destroys the armor, right? Or the barricade. Damage an enemy unit by 3. And this needs to be on the melee row. Yeah, I'm gonna consume this guy. Okay, so... As you can see, the game is a lot different from other card games that basically are like, you take one turn, I take one turn, I deal damage to your face, you deal damage to my face, right? Normally, most of the card games that we have right now rely on that gimmick, right? Most of them. Yeah, we don't have dominance right now. Think... I'm going to... Alright, if I play this... Oh yeah, these people love to taunt and don't give you any time to think. I really hate that. I guess we can just do this. a Wild Hunt card. Let's do that. And end the turn. Yeah, but like I was saying, normally in card games, it's like you have to deplete the enemy's HP to win. That's how you win those card games, right? Oh, this is the boring one. Okay, this is the deck that I generally dislike about the game. I'm gonna show you later when they play that card. I'm gonna move you and deploy you.
My eyes will pierce both your hearts and minds.
Yeah, but as you can see, it's not about you dealing damage to your opponent directly. It's more about creating points. And the one that has most points by the end of the round wins, right? That's basically what the game is about. Bam, bam. Okay, we are at equal amount of points, so I can still fight. And I'm generating 2 points every turn now. No, sorry, 4 points. Generating 4 points. There's no point not to play this card right now. So yeah, as you can see, my deck relies heavily on the weather effect that I apply. Is it gonna deal damage, or did he draw it, or using it in your hand, you can also play it and draw a card. Oh yeah, he did. So I need a good amount of points to win this, and I don't think I have them. So I'm just gonna pass. Also, this is a best out of 3. So if he wins the next round, I lost the game, right? So ideally we want to be able to win this one. And the cards that I need right now will be this. I would like to get these 3 cards. Or this too. So you can move. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna have any dominance, sadly. So I'm gonna move you. Perfect. I'm not very used to playing this deck, so I'm making a lot of mistakes. I need to... Okay, so he passed. So basically I won this round as long as I play a card. And the best card to get rid of right now, I'll say will be... I think it will be this guy. Because how much... no, I think it's this guy. I think that's the best card that I can use to win that round. Even though it gets points, as long as there's Frost in the opposite row, this guy can get a lot more points, I think. Is this the final evolution or not? Hopefully it is. I didn't check. Okay, this one just buffs an enemy. Sorry, a unit. Don't really care. I would like this guy, if possible. Okay, we can move cards. That ain't too bad. Gonna move this guy over here. Yeah, the RAM-free decks. I hate these decks. They're super overpowered in my opinion. Like, they give you your, like, hero power, you could say. They basically create a new one. So they can spam their hero power and make something new. It's so busted in my opinion.
Creatures, they shall not be missed. Your soul
I'm gonna do that. We can remove this card immediately. But it's not doing anything, it's just to get rid of it. We force him to play here too. Because I don't think he's gonna play a card over here. So they damage enemy unit by 6. Cooldown 8 turns. Oh, he actually went that way. Wait, what do you do? Melee, boost cells, for the armor range, spawn to blah blah. Give an ally unit armor. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Now we're dealing 3 damage, I think, with our first effects, because that's what Erdin does. Deploy Frost on an enemy row for 2 turns. Dominance, increase the damage dealt by Frost by 1. I'm gonna do this. And this. Dun, 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 dun.
naivety is a fool's blessing.
Why did this hit me? Damage random unit by 1. Do I have dominance? Can I have dominance? Honestly, I don't know if that was a good play at all. Again, I'm just showcasing a simple round, how the game is normally played. Yeah, he's doing everything in one row. That's basically how you counter this deck. You focus one row and do most of your points there. Okay, that makes this card very useless now. He can not actually use it. But he's definitely has something up his sleeve that he can make a lot of points with. What exactly, I don't know, but I know he has something. Is he gonna deal damage or just a buff? Okay. Just gonna do this. Now there's no more frost. This is technically 16 points by the end, maybe less. Okay, he's gonna do 1. Okay, 16. I'm gonna put it right here, or not. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. He can take away 6 points.
That's your lucky day.
Yeah, he won, I think. Yeah, that's enough to win. Unlucky. And he won basically because of this. I generally dislike Renfri. I think it makes every other deck very monotonous and simple. Like you don't really play your cards because you don't have spells apparently. You just play cards. Ba 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 ba. You don't really think of what you're playing. That's why I don't really like Renfri. But hey, a loss is a loss. But as you can see, yeah, that's how you play the game. It's basically the game involves 3 rounds. Ideally 3 rounds. That's normally how that many rounds are played in one game. Every turn, you can play 1 card from your hand. And it doesn't mean that you can only just play 1. Technically, there are other opportunities when you can play more than 1. Or you can activate multiple effects. And you also have like a hero power that you can do every turn. Depending on what you have, you do different things. For example, mine was to create a weather effect. In this case, it was frost, right? And I could do that twice per game, only twice. And besides only throwing the effect, I also move a card. So I can move it from one row to another. So the melee and the range row. And those are really important as well. Because depending on the card, it might say like this card does something only if it is in the range row. We didn't have anything like that, I think, but some cards rely on that. Okay, now that I show you like how normally the game plays, I think I could show you a deck that I actually think is really interesting. Or also very simple to understand. And I think this is the deck to show you that. Because it's a lot... Yeah, this deck is very... Yeah, it's like super aggressive in the sense of the cards that you play. Unlike the other decks that rely on getting more points than your opponent. I mean, every deck kind of does that, right? This deck is also about taking points from your enemy. By either killing their cards, killing, right? Air quotes, basically. Or by just taking a couple points from them. Yeah, you also have a lot of discard cards here. Basically, for example, this card right here, Berna. When you play it, right, you can draw 2 cards. And then you can discard other 2 cards. Right, it's very simple. You play it, you generate 6 points. And then you have to discard 2 cards from your hand. So, with that in mind, if you have any other cards in your hand that get a benefit from you discarding, for example, these guys, that when you discard them, they go to the cemetery into the melee row, you're basically generating points. So you're no longer just playing 6 points, right? And discarding 2 cards into the graveyard. You're just doing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. You're doing 12 points for just 1 card, right? And you're removing 2 cards that you don't normally want to play, right? you immediately send them to your graveyard, therefore you play them without even touching them. And that's like the main gimmick of this deck, like discarding your cards and give them a better use later. Also, there's this guy that when you discard it, he can summon immediately into the melee row. It does the same thing as this guy's, but in this case, you can only have one of him, and he's 6 points instead of 3, right? So yeah, that's basically this deck. I think back then it was a very, very problematic deck. Not because it was like, I don't know, difficult to use. It's more like it was easy to use and easy to understand what to do. And personally, I really like decks that rely on discarding. I think that's a really cool gimmick in card games. And I'm super glad that it's a gimmick that is in one of my favorite factions.
You've talked enough.
Oh, this is Rain. Okay. Even if I lose this one as well, it's gonna be fun, because Rain is really interesting. Not a lot of people play that, from what I remember. I also have a Rain deck that I can show you later. Okay, so we don't really need... We want you, definitely. You're not really that useful. Do I have 2 of you? Yes, I do. Okay, I think that's okay. And once again, we go second, which is like... Ideally, you go first, I think, in some decks. He used this, right? Generating crows. Can we discard more than one card right now? Not really, so there's no point in playing Coral right now. Damage a unit by 2 whenever an enemy unit takes damage from your warriors, damage it by 1. Ignoring its armor. Honestly, I don't know what to do right now. I don't think I have really good cards for the time being, so I'm just gonna do this. Oof. Okay, this is an alchemy deck apparently. These are not the type of cards that I play when I play Rain, so I generally don't know what I'm facing. Okay. So 3, 2, 1 we can do. Three, two, 1. Okay, he's activating Rain. In 2 rows for some reason. He's got the fish. Would it make more sense for me to go here, right? I don't know why I played this, I just played it. It's just that there's a lot of discard stuff that I have in my hand that ideally I will need another card to discard to give it use. And I don't think I don't think it's that impactful No, that's not the word that I'm trying to say. But I don't think it matters if I use this early or not, really. Okay, I think I just have to play this now.
I suppose, and the end.
Okay, I'm gonna discard... what is the best card to discard here? I think this one. Damn. Hopefully this is not ramp free. I don't think it is. We can banish a card. Damage enemy unit by its power. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Damage blah, whenever enemy unit takes damage.
Very corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
Put this here. I shouldn't have done that actually. He's still playing cards. I think I'm forced him to play one more card before I surrender the round. Because I don't want to use any of this. How do you work again? You normally don't use the Bloodthirst ability, so Devotion, as long as when it also works whenever a non-neutral unit enters the graveyard during your turn. Whenever you discard a non-neutral unit during your turn, summon it from your graveyard. So I need 9 points now to win. And I've won a card, so there's no need for me to keep going. Okay, so now we need this card. That's generally the only card that I really care about getting right now. Like, you don't really matter. Okay, that's really good. I don't think we're gonna vanish any cards right now. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not mad about that. We can search for cards now.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
It's gonna deal 4 damage to itself. And I put that in.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
I'm gonna discard this from this guy.
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
What do you do again? Whenever you discard a non-neutral during your turn, summon it from your graveyard to this row.
Do something, anything.
Yeah. Just gonna banish this. Get rid of that.
Don't you pester me.
Oh, perfect. I got super lucky there. Rock me goalie. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so now we can. Okay, no matter what I discard with my ability, I'm gonna get it back. They're gonna spawn basically. So I have to do this or this because these are the ones that give me most points. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. So boost increase by value whenever an excess damage dealt to an enemy unit. I don't think I'm gonna do any excess damage. Maybe one more. So I'm gonna do this. And what do you do? Deploy bronze unit from your word. Whenever you play a warrior, damage random enemy unit by 1. Okay, I'm gonna start with you, I think.
All of yous.
And you. Because this is gonna keep getting points. At least 5 points extra. It's gonna summon... It's gonna be a bronze one. It's not even a gold one.
Yours are all the trophies I need.
Your sacrifices for Melusine, one and all.
This is really good because we can always activate this no matter what.
We dare not set sail without her blessing.
Damage enemy unit? No. When a warrior damage a random enemy unit? No. When you play a warrior. Okay. So I don't really want this to activate. Technically. I should be able to do this. I don't want that thing to ever do anything. It's gonna kill this? Oh. Now, if I play this now...
No retreat. Not one step.
I think I could have used another card to discard, but I wasn't too sure. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think I could have played this better. I'm so sorry if I'm not talking too much. I think it comes with this kind of games. You kind of want to think what you're doing. And if you talk every fucking second. Okay. Ooh. Nice lead I have. Yeah, let's go. We actually won one game. That's good. That's good. That's good. GG's. I don't like you though. I don't understand why people taunt so heavily in these kind of games. Play 2 artifacts. Okay, we can easily do that mission too. But yeah, that was basically the warrior deck. It's all about, you know, attacking your enemy basically. And now that we need to play 2 artifacts, I think it's a good side way for me to showcase one of my favorite decks in the game. Is it this one? Okay, Kraken. This. This. Okay, I think this is it. I think. I don't know if I remember how to play this though. But this deck is generally super fun. Oh yeah, that's that's the name of the deck. Okay, so technically every deck that you build has its own gimmick, right? And the gimmick of this deck is, you know, generating points or basically setting up points for later rounds. So you want to fight for at least 3 rounds with this deck. And for us to be able to do that, we need to play certain type of cards as soon as we can. And we have a couple of them already, which is really good. Okay, so we have most of what we need. We play this. We play this. We use this and play this guy, who gives us this. And then we play that. Okay, I think I have it. I think. Okay, we can technically use that. I'll remove 1. Because I generally don't remember exactly how you play this one. I know that you had to do that. And then this. Yeah. Okay, this is monsters with this X. Okay, so the idea of this deck is that we, at the beginning, don't care what they do. We don't pay really much attention. Our deck is not really about interacting with our enemy, like the previous one. At least for the beginning. It's more about making sure that we set the cards right for later. And in this case, it's gonna kill the Mama Crow. Okay. Okay, so if he understands what we're doing, then he's gonna surrender very quickly. But he needs a lead to do that first. Okay, so if I put this guy in the middle, technically those two are going to transform, from what I remember. Okay, perfect. Like this, we keep the lead. We are at even amount of damage. Sorry, points. We're both at 12. He's gonna do that, but again, like I said, we really don't care about the points. This is not what we are here to do. We are just here to generate more of these guys. And why do we do that? Well, if you can read that, basically it says that when you play this card from your hand, when you deploy it, it summons all copies of itself, either from the graveyard, yeah, into the specific row that you play the card, right? And because that works like that, we're gonna play this guy, we're gonna put it here, and then we play this card, we're gonna play that. Boom. Now we have 1, 2, 3. We had 3 Crow Messengers that are gonna go into a graveyard without playing any of our 2 Crow Messengers that we started the deck with. So when we play one of these guys, instead of having just to summon one extra one, we're gonna summon 4 more. So we're gonna have 5 Crow Messengers. Technically more now. You're gonna have 6. And we can generate even more cards, which is the insane part. Like, yeah, he's doing all that, but like I said, we generally do not care. We could end the round here, technically. Ideally, I want this, either one of these 3 cards to get in my hand later. Ideally, we'll get this card as well. So you can basically set up everything in one turn. But I think I'm gonna do one here. I could even do Kraken now. No, but Kraken is not really secure. I'm gonna pass the turn. Yeah, because I don't think anything that I do is gonna help me here. He already wasted his 2 thingies. And I don't think it's that difficult for us to get a couple of points here to secure the win. So we have this, right? We can use the Crow Messengers now. Kraken, is it really that important? I don't think it is right now. Okay, we have you. Can you... What alchemy do I have here that I would like to use? I'm gonna remove you. I think he's gonna play. I don't think he's gonna pass. He should play. Okay, well, we're gonna do this then. This guy let us play 1 card. And since he's a druid, we're gonna generate 3 crows. And the mama crow, the crow mother, since we play an alchemy, is gonna jump from the graveyard into the play. I mean, into the range row in this case. And that's okay. We can reset it with this. So it doesn't matter how big that gets. I'm gonna play a card. And it's gonna be Fukua. Gonna play it here. There. So we should win here no matter what. Right? Yeah, there's no need to think this through. Oof. Oof, I got scared there. Yeah, that guard can sneak up on you if you're not, basically paying attention. Okay, so I have one more card more than him, so I have the last play. So having this in hand is really important, I think. I don't think this is gonna have any use right now. Destroy 2 ally units from the same border color, then create and play a unit. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna use this either. So this can go F itself. And ideally we get this guy, or this one. Having 2 crows doesn't really matter. Okay, Freya's not bad. Okay. Shuffle a card from your hand into your deck, then draw a unit of your choice and boost it by 3. So what we can do right now is play this girl, Triss. We can put the crow into our deck because we're gonna resummon it with the alchemy thing. And get a bigger Bear Witcher. These 2 cards are basically the last 2 cards that we play in the game. Because they get huge by the end. I'm gonna summon crows here. We don't care about the Mama Crow, really. Ideally, she dies first, because she's interrupting our thing. But we didn't generate as many crows as we wanted, right? Because we have 2 here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 crows. Okay, no, that's the ideal amount that you want to generate. So how many can it be in 1 row? Is it 8, right? I think I do this now. And play you. I think he has another one that he could use. I'm just gonna do this. To generate more crows. Perfect. Now this is what we want with this deck. Do that, basically. It's kind of lucky that we're fighting this deck, because this deck relies a lot on dealing damage to both rows. And we're basically helping him, in a way. But nothing that we cannot deal with. Wild Hunt card? It's gonna... okay, that's okay. That's really good for us right now, actually. Now we just do this. And... yeah, we're gonna wait 1 turn. I think we had to wait 1 turn, I think. It's gonna boost the Kraken, so we don't get the Kraken, which is perfectly okay. Oh no, it's not boosting the Kraken. Good to know, good to know. Oh, I don't think I did this right. Well, whatever. Just gonna do this. Yeah, my mistake. I didn't do this right. Hopefully, yeah, nothing is dying here for one turn at least. Something's gonna die here, which is okay. Ideally, it hits this. Because we want to take advantage of the red text. Okay, that's really good, actually. I'll play this. You get 21 points. We can still reset one unit of his or us. We don't really want to reset anything of our own. Did he leave? Hopefully he doesn't leave. Because I want to showcase the entire deck. But this is basically what you do with this deck. You generate a board, super big, by the last turn, deal damage to everything, and then you play the Very Witchers that get a buff for every damage card in the board. Both my side and his side. Yeah, I think he rage quitted. Either that or my connection I lost my connection. But I don't think so. I'm still live streaming, right? Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, he left. He got mad, I guess. Even though he has the deck to destroy what I have. Technically, in a way. I'm not gonna give GG to that. I think we did a mission though. Yay! Play Skellige and win 3 games. Perfect. Didn't I have a mission that was about... Oh yeah, I did it already. Cool. Okay, I also have this. These are super buggy, so I don't really pay attention to them that often. Play Nilfgaard. I don't like Nilfgaard. Play 5 legendary cards from Ouroboros. Okay, thank you for the crown. What? Play Nilfgaard. What expansion is this? Ouroboros. Don't really know it. Not by name, at least. I do have money. Ooh, we have money. Okay, but that was basically the Kraken game. I think I could showcase it again later. But before continuing, I think it's very obvious that I have a huge preference when it comes to one faction in the game. That faction being Skellige. Like, I just love their decks. I think they're the coolest faction in this game, generally. Who doesn't love pirates, you know? And Vikings and things like that. Did I play this one? I think this is my favorite version, so this one should do it. Okay, but as you can see, you can change your hero power a lot. It doesn't really need to be one and specific. Every faction has like at least 6 different hero powers that you can use. Like, for example, if I choose Skellige, you can choose all of these hero powers. Basically they're easy to use and understand. That privation, that's the 16, 17 things. Those are prevention points. That I don't think I need to explain right now. Unless you want me to. But they basically help you build a deck. That's what those points are there for. But this one deals damage, as you can see. Damage an enemy unit by 3. You have 2 charges. And whenever an enemy unit becomes damaged, give all parts and chips in your hand 1 armor. So usually you use Onslaught in decks that have pirates in your deck or ships, right? Then you have Relentless Fury that basically is the same as this with 2 charges, but this one splits damage, 4 damage, randomly between the enemies and it ignores armor. So if they have a shield next to the number of points that that card gives, is going to ignore the shield and just deal damage to the card immediately. So that's really good too. It works really good with certain type of decks. I think they show you here, yeah, with this card that it gets 1 point for every damage you deal. So you have this, right? You basically have adding 4 points to this guy, so it's gonna be 8 points. And it's always hitting no matter how many armor an enemy has, so that's really, really good. Then we have this one right here, the mushroom thingy. It's basically about healing your units. Whenever you play an alchemy card, which is this one right here, right? Alchemy cards. It's like alchemy is like a spell type that this faction has. Every faction has their own spell types. For example, monsters, instead of alchemy cards as their spell, the main spell, they have organic. Let's see if there's a card here that showcases that. Has to be a spell. This one. This is a spell like typical of the faction and is organic type, right? Basically has synergies with monster type attacks. In other realms, I think they have... It's not tactics, it's something else. I forgot the name. Is warfare. Yeah, warfare. But that's basically just... It gives like the spells a tribe to synergize with different cards. Sköyatel, another faction that I really like, has nature. Skellige has alchemy. Nilfgaard has tactic. And this disgusting faction, I don't remember, and I don't care what they have. Generally. But yeah, you basically deal with alchemy cards as spells when it comes to the faction that I'm using right now. And what other abilities do you have? You have this one right here. We saw it before. Basically, you spawn a weather effect, in this case being rain, on an enemy row for 2 turns, right? Similar to what we did with Frost, right? The same thing. But now, instead of you only applying the weather and moving a unit, you are creating a Deafening Siren on the opposite row. And the Deafening Siren is 2 points, right? So in a way, you're doing the same thing with Frost, because with Frost, you were moving a unit. Sorry, you were generating the weather in a specific row, and you were moving that unit to that row, right? That's what you were doing before. Move an enemy unit to another row and spawn Frost on that row, right? This also has a will hunt, like, tribe thingy, but that's not really important right now. And normally, when it comes to this type of decks, moving cards is a benefit, right? So that's like one of the gimmicks that they have. And for Skellige, the rain is basically you generate this card right here. That is not really important. You don't really do this to generate this. It's more that there's different cards that synergize with the rain effect, or when you deal damage with rain in general, right? But at the end of the turn, when it comes to rain, it deals 1 damage to 2 units or 2 cards in that how do you call it again? In that row. So you have rain in 2 rows. You're dealing 4 damage. 1, 1, 1, 1 to 4 different cards, right? So you're basically ticking the enemy. And normally you play it with this card right here, which is the Messenger of the Sea. This card is super strong when it comes to that. If you go for this strategy, this card is like the main card. Even though it's a bronze, like very easy card to obtain. It could be easily shut down too, but if you manage to put this card without any issues, oof, this can generate alone over 40 points. Super easy, right? And as you can see, these are all the cards that have synergy with Rain. For example, this one. I think what this card did is that when you play it, you play a 4 provision card. Provision being this thing right here. Alchemy card. You can play an alchemy, right? An alchemy card, yeah. And if you have Rain on the opposite row, on your enemy side, instead of 4 for the provision, you can add the amount of Rain that you have on your enemy. So if I have Rain, 1 Rain in the melee row and 2 Rain on the ranged row, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? It will be 7. So I can cast an alchemy card with 7 for provision from my graveyard. It's interesting. It's not one of the best cards, really, in my opinion, when it comes to Rain, but it has value that you can generate. You normally just go for the 4 provision, though. You don't really focus on getting something really big with her. But it's a good card in general. And Fulmar. Yeah, Fulmar. This guy's super strong. Basically, you spawn and play a Tier Siren, which is an alchemy card. And then, if you wait 1 turn, you can transform the Rain effect on a row into a Storm. And a Storm, basically what it does is that instead of dealing 1 damage to 2 enemies, it deals 1 damage to all the cards in that row. So if they have a full row with cards, you can deal over 9 damage. I think, no, 8. 8 or 9 damage to their cards. Not to all the cards, but to their points. So you're taking away 9 points every turn for at least for 2 or 3 turns. And that's really, really big. Beside of Fury, this one, I think I need to showcase it again later. But this one is really easy to understand. You just place a damage unit on your enemy's row, enemy's like board. You can clog the row in one way. And then in the last charge that you have, you summon this guy, which is a 13-point dude. And that's it. It's very easy to understand. I normally like to build this with build decks with this hero power. I think it's really interesting. And there's a lot of synergies that come with playing cards when there are damage cards in play. That's what the Bloodthirst ability basically does. It activates if you have 5 cards in the board that have like a red text in their number, or they have a red number. This card is gonna do something different when that happens. For example, this, instead of dealing 4, it's gonna deal 6 damage. Right? Very easy to understand there. The Urson is you generate birds. You deal damage to your own cards, and at the end you generate a bird. It's actually really interesting as well. There are a couple card decks that rely on this hero power to be remotely good. But there are some really good decks that use this. I think I have one, but I don't know if I can play it. And Blaze and Glory is the one that I use with warriors. You basically discard a card from your deck and deal damage to a unit by the amount of points that that card had. So if I had this in my deck and I use my hero power, I discard this card. Oh, that sounds so weird. But I remove this card from my deck, I put it into the graveyard, and I deal 13 damage to a unit. So that's really good. And if you have certain type of cards, basically you discard this card, you put this card into your graveyard, you discard it, right? And then you can basically replay it again. So that's really good. That's a cool synergy that you have in this with this faction. But yeah, those are basically the hero powers that you can use with this faction. Also, there's these other ones that I could mention, but right now, I don't know. I'm just gonna focus on Skellige. Really like this faction. It's the coolest one in my opinion. And now that we have gold, let's buy some kegs. I'm gonna buy neutral because when it comes to my collection in this game, I think I can show you that. I think I can show you my own personal collection. It should be here. Yeah, right here. For example, I have 199 cards out of 204 from the Monster faction. From Skellige, I basically have the same, basically all the cards. Then I have here is Scoia'tael, and then Nilfgaard, and the Northern Realms, right? I have almost all the cards in some of them. And then I have this. I hate this faction, I never like these cards. So as soon as I get them, I remove them. Oh yeah, I still need a shit ton of the neutral cards. And these are like missions, they're really fun to do. Okay. But yeah, I normally focus on getting Skellige cards. Or at least I used to. Now every time I open a keg from Skellige, like I get like duplicates every time. So it doesn't really matter how many kegs I open from that faction. Well, okay, let's play now with the alchemy type of deck. This one is really fun as well. Similar to the crows, you are somewhat building up to the last round. Either be the second or the third round.
Nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
But the gimmick here is this guy over here, Oatco. But right now what we need to obtain is... I don't think we need the L. Okay, we need this card immediately. That's really good already. So he has that. I don't think he can lock my cards. I can lock his cards. Okay, perfect. We're gonna do this right here.
One who is blind can yet see.
We're gonna lock it. Now that we're going first, we can actually use the trinket. I don't think he can kill it. I mean, no, I think he can. No, I don't think so. And if he wants to kill it, he has to waste 2 turns, I think. Honestly, I have no idea what he has, but... Okay, this is Symbiosis. It's a really interesting deck. I like this deck. They do have poison. And right now, I think we have to just play this guy. Boom. Why did I did that? Basically, this guy spawns a 1-power locked copy of a bonded unit. And this card is bonded. And what does bonded do? Basically gives a benefit if you have another copy of that card in play. So now we have 2 of those cards, right? So whatever the bonded ability does is going to be duplicated. And in this case... I think I'm going to use this now. Okay, in this case, this card, whenever you play an alchemy card, right, basically all spells from Skellige, it boosts itself by 1. But since it's bonded, it's gonna boost itself by 2. Like right now, we are doing basically the same thing. We are trying to generate as much points as we can. And now I'm just gonna do this right here. You can no longer use that. And my cards are I'm getting buffed every time I use an alchemy card. And even though this card is locked, so it cannot really activate these benefits, since I have this, every time I use an alchemy, my cards get healed, at least 1. This one is still generating points for me. And do I have an alchemy? Yes. Can I lock something here? Not really. There's nothing to lock. I think we can play this guy. No, I think I'm gonna play this. Actually, no. I don't know if I can win the first round. I'm very used to not winning the first round personally. Okay, that's really good.
Now you were craving for mum's stew.
Okay, ideally we play this card last. We played this in the last round as well, ideally. Hermione we can play it, whatever, but I don't want to play it right now. And this card is just to remove something. But right now, what we need to get, Mama Crow, ideally. I would like to play this, to be honest. And I need to play these cards. He needs 10 points. And he's generating 4 points every round. So 6. What happens if I play this? Not much.
I can help you if you wish.
I fish breath. How dare you, foul swine?
Yeah, we lost this round. But we are the same amount of cards. That's really good, I guess. So let me mute. He's saving the other for the copy of this card. That is all I know. Okay, we got one. That's really good. Okay, Mama Crow. That's not bad. We'll play Mama Crow now. Okay, now we want at least one of those guys will be good. Okay. Okay, I like this. So there's no way he can lock me, I think. So we're gonna play 1, potentially 2. If that doesn't happen, we're gonna do 3 with this. Yeah. We do that. This is a scenario card. It has like 3 phases. The first one is when you deploy it, and the second one happens every time I play a druid.
Though trees did not let them, they need protection from me.
So ideally I play a druid now. And I want to play this.
Bow before modern prayer.
I don't think he's gonna interact too much with me. He could potentially can. But really, it doesn't really matter. I know he has poisonous stuff, or venomous. I forgot the name. But he can apply a status effect and kill a card. So I'm not gonna focus so much on these cards right now. Or maybe he's just trying to get the biggest cards as soon as possible. Yeah, that deals damage, but doesn't kill. Oh no, it's doing the other one. It's boosting a card in his hand. Oh, unlucky. We got super unlucky. We can add vitality. Oh, but let's apply fog. What did fog do again? I forgot. At the end of your turn, lowest unit. Okay. So now we use this to use the Freya. Freya.
We serve her who is
Virgin Mother and Crow. Do this. I think I kind of misplayed some cards. Oh no, that's perfect. I think I can revive that one. We remove this one. Can we lock anything here? No. It's gonna spawn the frogs. Oh, you spawn a card, right? You don't play it. It's spawn. Play a non-neutral unit from your graveyard. Give it Dune, then spawn. You play a card. Whenever an enemy unit takes damage. just gonna do that because I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. Okay, he killed the frog. That's really good. Even though it makes no sense for me to say that. Believe me, it does. This thing gets really strong. We got lucky with that card. We didn't have this card in our deck, but this card generated it. The whale, basically. This one. He's gonna play for 2 more turns, so we should do this. We had 111 points. Can he...
At your age, at 2 centuries, you behave like
He only has 1. Yeah. I don't think he got the combo, sadly. But we managed to get the win. Let's go. Yay, not too bad, not too bad. GG's, my man. Jointer. Oh, I'm so close to leveling up there. Use an order ability 52 times. Also, let me double check this. Did I progress something? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, I did progress a lot here. Nice. Have 25 keys. What can I do with this? Give me a minute because I need to think. What do I want to finish? I don't care about this. Fuck these things, these creatures right here. Honestly, I want to get more of this powder. Everything else doesn't really matter. I could go for this, but it doesn't make sense. You're not accomplishing anything. There was one that I was checking out before that was giving me a couple of powder points, but I don't remember which one was it. Oh, hey Lumi, what's up? It is indeed the beloved Witcher game. Also, my chat is kind of awkward here. This is its own game. Yeah, its own game. It's only Gwent, basically. Only one, not The Witcher. So you're not gonna see any nutty stuff. And Geralt doing things. Basically. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out what use my keys. These points right here. I'm basically trying to obtain this. With this you can generate cool shit. I think I was here, right? No, it was not this one. Man, why did I use my points before? I think it was right here, right? Maybe here? What do you mean, boo? What do you mean, boo? No. This Gwent is an amazing game. It's fantastic. It's the best card game out there, in my opinion. I don't care the developers no longer work on it. This game is fantastic. I need this. And okay, we use all our keys basically. Perfect. We have. Ooh, we kind of have a lot. Ow. Ah, no. I mean, there's some nutty stuff here. I can show you. I don't think I'm. How's it called? How do you say this? I don't think I'm breaking any laws by showing you some of these cards. But there's some naughty cards here that you can really appreciate, basically. Okay, but now that you're here, I think it's a cool idea to open this. I didn't want to open this without having anyone here. But these are basically the packs that you open in any other card game. In this game, there are kegs. And this little guy, I don't know if you play the game, but he's a troll. And he likes to play cards and have things. And he's the one that gives you the kegs. The packs in this case. And I have a couple that I haven't opened. This one are neutral cards. This one also ultimate keg. I think it's the same thing. It's just it gives you one card from every other faction. It's very random. Yeah, the art of this game is fantastic. One of my favorites, in my opinion. That sounds so stupid, what I just said. In my opinion, it's just one of the best. Even though the developers no longer work on it, I just think it's outstanding how the art in this game looks compared to the more recent games that are out there. When it comes to card games, that is. Okay, let's open this one first. The ultimate keg. Honestly, I don't really care what I get. I pretty much have everything that I want. I didn't have 2 copies of this. That's good. Yeah. All of this is basically for me to destroy and have more dust, as you call it. See, all of these cards I already have. And let's go with the why not? Yeah. Okay, now these are really important because they're neutral cards that I still don't have. So we might find something interesting here. Okay, an epic. Oh, I didn't have this one. That's good. Perfect. Verification spell. Transform an artifact into an elder bear. If it's in your side of the battlefield, also boosted by 4. Ooh, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. I don't think I've ever seen that card being played, but hey, at least I have it now. Ooh, and I didn't have this guy. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, not too bad. Okay, this is just a normal card. Yeah. Cheaty pack. Ooh, a legendary. Let's see. I already have you. And I have you in premium form as well. Okay, cool, I guess. More dust for me to create more cards. So, I'm happy with that. Sandstorm. Damage units on both ends of the enemy row by 3. Whoa, I've never seen this card before, actually. Whoa, that's sick. Looks really good. Love this card, by the way. Epidemic. Destroy 4 provision cost units. Okay, very simple. And I have 2 copies of fish of this, so it doesn't really matter what I pick. Okay, an epic? Oh, I didn't have any of these 3 cards. Whoa. Lucky me. And another copy for this one. Perfect. Doppler. Oh, yeah, I've seen this card being played before. It's not that popular, though. Purify and boost a unit by 12. Then infuse it with once both players have passed, damage self by 12. I don't think I've ever seen this card being used. And this one, boost 3 adjacent units by 2 and give them 2 armor. If you have Armorer's Workshop in your graveyard, boost 3 adjacent units by 3 and give them 3 armor instead. I think you can use this in cheap decks. I think. Not too sure. Okay, another epic. Hopefully something that I don't have. What the fuck happened here? Destroy the highest power unit. Initiative. Destroy all highest power units instead. The Scourge. I think this is the Skull and Fire card. I don't know what happened though. I guess it got bugged and I don't know, the card doesn't exist anymore. Oh, see, this is the card. I didn't have this? Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you. Let's go with you because Renfri's fucking broken. So why not? You can tell that I don't play that deck because I don't have that card. Okay, and the last pack. This one basically are all premium cards. These ones are, in my opinion, what makes Gwent so much different from Hearthstone, from lore, I don't know, from Pokemon you could say as well, because Pokemon, the Pokemon card game, when it comes to online stuff, fucking sucks. It's awful. But here it is. Look at these fucking animations, they're so pretty! Look at this, it's insane! The amount of effort that they put in a bronze card, by the way. Basically like a common card. Look at this, it looks so good. There's also music in the card. There's sound. This is so good. Ugh. I already have you. I don't have a Pellar Premium. Oh, that looks so sick. I think you played this game before. By that I mean Witcher. And the Pellar, this guy, I think is one of the first. He's not a druid. He's a Pellar, right? But he's like one of the first characters that you meet in the game. He has a like a storyline that you can follow. He's friends with a goat, I think, if I remember correctly. Hopefully he doesn't do naughty stuff to the goat. I don't think they explain that, but hopefully not. Yeah, I love this. And fucking this, I dislike this faction so much, so I don't even gonna read that. Okay, so right now I'm trying to get this. But the Pellar is such a good card. Also, there's always this kind of bug in the game. Oh, open. There. There's always like a bug with the card sometimes that when you open packs. Okay, I'm gonna pick the Pellar. Mostly because that card is very useful. There are a lot of decks that use Pellar, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, Shu, thank you so much for the cards. You actually give me really good cards that I didn't have. I got 650. Oh, thank you. Okay, let me also check something. I open neutral cards mostly. Oh no, and I also got cards for this disgusting faction, so should I destroy them all? I think I should. But I'm gonna save that for later. That's not fun to watch, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'm trying to get this powder right now. I don't know why I clicked this thing. The meteorite powder. Because that's what you use to make premium cards. The ones with animations, basically. And I need 800, which is a lot. But yeah, now that we have an audience, I think I can finally showcase the Sova deck that I've been talking about ever since I started to mention Gwent. But do I remember how to play this deck? Not really. I haven't played in a while, so... And this is the first time that I play with this deck since I started the game. So I might make some misplays. But if you have any questions about how the game actually works, feel free to ask, because I don't know how to explain everything, like, from memory. Okay, we go first. Okay, the main idea of the deck, let's see if I have time, is 𝍊📏, is this guy. And it's a combination of 3 cards. You play this, this, and this. Now, give me a second. Let me pick cards. I don't remember which cards do I need right now. I think we need these 3 cards here. We can use this. The alchemy. What can we get with the alchemy? We can get that. We don't need that. Whoop. Easy win! Easy win! Is that easy? Is that easy? See, he saw my banner. He saw my cat on the storm. He said, ah, fuck this. I cannot win that. Yeah, we got to rank 16. 16. Lucky. Okay, let me just get... Oh, I got a new Stormy Aura for my girl Jennifer. Let's see it, let's see it, let's see it. No, that's the Crow Aura. Wait, didn't I unlock this? Hello? Hello? Stormy Aura. Yeah. Why I cannot see it? Oh no, yeah, there it is. Perfect. You win! Yay! Okay, I think I need to have all the time in the world to explain this game. But let's do it with 𝍊📏. Yeah, I'm gonna play against AI. What? Who cares, right? Who cares? I want people to understand how the game is played, because it's so much different from other games. Okay. So now that we have a match against the AI, we can do whatever we want, basically. So the idea of Gwent, at least this game in general, how it works, is that you fight with your opponent for 3 rounds, ideally, right? And let me first check out the cards that I have here. And I don't think I need you. Or you. Okay, I don't know if I picked the right cards or not, but basically you don't win this game by defeating like the HP of your opponent. Instead, the one that has more points by the end of each round wins that specific round, right? So it's a best out of 3. If I win 2 rounds in a row, I won the game. If I win 1 and he wins the other one, we go to the last match, right? The 3rd round. It's basically, that's how the game is played. And as you can see, every card here, at least most of the cards, have a number up on the top left. And that's the amount of points that they give you when you play them. And depending on what they do, you can either subtract points from your opponent or add more points to yourself. Like right now, I don't really have much to play besides this. I'm gonna play right here. I'm gonna explain why I did that in a second. I'm gonna remove this card. And I'm going to pick Ulula. Yeah, Ulula. We're gonna pick her. Yeah, since I play that card, boom. Yeah, as you can see, the game is divided by turns. You can basically play just 1 card per turn. Wow, the machine is really hitting me right now. But yeah, you can play 1 card per turn from your hand, basically. Sometimes you can play more than 1, but that's basically a gimmick that some cards have. you normally just play one per turn, normally. For example, I'm gonna play this card right here, and as you can see, I can no longer play more cards, because I already played one card from my hand. I could use my hero power, you can call it hero power, right? But I'm not gonna use it, because I think I need to save it for later. And I'm gonna end my turn. And now it's his turn, and he can play one card, or do different kind of things, right? But how do you win this game? Basically by having more points than your opponent by the end of the game. Right now, I'm losing, as you can see. He has 15, I have 4. So I need to find a way, you know, not to die right now. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So, right now, I have this card in play, right? Ulula. Really cool animation. Basically, she has an ability, an order, that I can select and use. But that's not what I want to do right now. She has this thing right here. Whenever an enemy unit takes damage from a warrior, one of my warriors, right? Deal 1 damage and ignores armor. None of them have armor right now. So if I deal 1 damage, she's gonna deal 1 damage again to all of them. So this guy, if I played it, he's gonna split 3 damage randomly between all enemy units, right? But because I have Ulula in play, I'm no longer doing 3 damage, I'm doing 6 damage to his cards, right? Tan 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 tan. Perfect. So basically that whole play, I generated 4 points for myself, and I subtracted 6 points from him. It's all about generating points, this game. Which is something that most card games nowadays don't really rely on. It's all about, you know, killing the opponent, killing their cards, removing the HP, things like that. This one is different. It's not about really killing your opponent or their cards, it's more about generating points. The more points you have, the more matches you're gonna win. Now, this is probably gonna die. So I'm gonna do this right here. Oh, that was really good. Now we're even in points. Okay, that was a stupid play for the machine. We're gonna do this. Perfect. We're even again. Okay, right now, the main idea of the deck is not being played. I'm just dealing damage to his cards right now. But this is just like the first round. I still have Sauvé in my hand. So I still have plays to do. But right now, we just really want to get rid of some of our cards. That's all that we want to do. Okay, so this is... If we play this, we're gonna be even. And I need to lock this, because if I have one of my units is damaged, he's gonna get a buff every turn. So I'm just gonna do this, and we're even. The same amount of cards as well. So if he wants to win the round, he basically has to play a card. He's forced to. Okay, now there's no way for me to win this round, technically. So I'm just gonna pass and give it to him. I say like, okay, you win the first round, perfect. If he wins another one now, GG. Oh, I feel like I'm doing an awful job explaining what I'm doing. But that's okay, that's okay. Okay, we don't want to do Sauvé yet, so hopefully he passes. Okay, he's not passing. I don't think so. I'm just gonna do this then.
To arms! The foe is nigh!
Set an enemy power to match. Okay. Bleeding. Why? Okay, they're doing their ship thing. Perfect. Now we use Fukua. I love this card. We revive Ulua again. And now we're gonna deal 2 damage every turn. Boom boom. 4 damage actually every turn. That's fantastic. So that's the idea of this deck. The first 2 rounds, you try to be annoying with your cards. You know, deal damage to them, removing points from him. Right now, I need to do this, I think. And what card can I use here? Is he dealing damage to me every time? Not really. Let's see. Man, I don't know what to pick. No, I'm gonna pick you. There, we can kill that. And this ignores armor, so we're just gonna do that. Hey, let's go. Okay, I don't know what the bot is doing. Like, he should have surrendered a while ago. Let's just do this then. I need to deal 3 damage. Okay, I'm just gonna do this then. What are you reviving? Okay, we need to kill that. I don't think I can kill it. I don't know. I think I can. We do this. Oh, I'm so stupid. Nah, whatever. Let's do that. We kill it. And he finally passes. Perfect. So now we won this round. So we have to go to round 3. Perfect. And now we can choke a Sove if we get lucky. If we get lucky, that is. Okay, Pillar works, technically. Okay, I need to not draw this card right now. Okay, I think that's perfect. I don't think anything else. I don't need anything else. Yes. Okay, so this is the idea of the deck. Even though I don't think I can fully showcase it. Like, Sove, as you can see here, a human warrior, deploys basically when you play the card. It needs to be played in the melee row, which is this one right here. Summon a beast from your deck to the opposite row, which it will be this, my opponent's melee row, right? To the opposite row and infuse it with Death Wish, basically when that card dies. Death Wish boosts the enemy Sove, will be my Sove, right? Twice by own base power. So this is 10, right? So it's gonna bust by 20, technically. No, by the base power of the card that it kills. So if I summon a bear that is 5 points, right? And I kill it, Sov is gonna get a buff of 10, right? It's gonna be a 20-point card. So ideally you want to put here with Sove a big card. It has to be a beast as well. It has to be a beast. But you want to put a big card there. So Sove can get super huge. And the cool thing about him is that even though you put in a lot of points into one card, this guy has immunity. So he cannot get targeted by cards that directly need to target a card. You can kill it with random effects, but that barely happens in this game. Then damage it by 1 for each damaged enemy unit and gain immunity. See, I need to kill it to get all those effects. And here's when we play this card right here. Right? Is it now? Because it's 7 Rules𓍊🋼🍼. So this is generated 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need to wait 1 turn. Oh no, I don't really need to. Oh no, yeah, that's the gimmick of this one. Yeah. Normally you play a card and you kill it immediately. With 𝍊🋼🍼. 𝍊🋼🍼? Yes, with 𝍊🋼🍼. But our gimmick here is that this card, it gets a buff by killing other cards. So even though I give him 7 points and an ability, at the end of the turn, this one is gonna kill this and this and this and this, right? So it's gonna deal damage. And this card, every time it basically deals damage to one of the units, her own base power is gonna increase. So basically makes that 𝍊🍆🍼, once I finally kill this card, is gonna get an insane buff. And to make this a lot easier, what can I revive? Neutral unit from your graveyard to enemy. Non-neutral, non-neutral. Are you neutral or non-neutral? Neutral. Damn it. Let's do this then. Boom. Okay, so yeah, our plan is working perfectly right now. And we're gonna pick this guy just to be annoying and remove the armor of that guy. Basically, that's what I'm trying to do. And see how 𝍊🍆🍼🍼 is getting more points every time. It says 8 right now, but it's a lot more than 8. Because it started with 7. 7, 8, 9. I think she's 10. Yeah. I think she's 10. So we're gonna do that. There's the Peller. I need to put the new one there. Okay, now you're saying, okay, cool. But how do you kill this now? Because you need to kill it to get the points, right? I'm technically losing. And he's getting bigger, right? Well, here's when Dandelion makes his appearance. Deploy. Destroy an enemy beast. Since it still has the infuse ability, basically what I can do is this. Boop. Since it's a beast, I can kill it. And I get the buff. And that's how you win with this deck. You basically catch the enemy by surprise. Because they cannot deal directly with the 𝍊🍆🍼, and it's very difficult for a deck to have something to prevent me from killing the 𝍊🍆🍼, or whatever you pronounce that card. The beast. And that's basically the combo. It's a 3-step combo that you need to get to the last round to actually pull off. But it's really fun when you manage to do it. Really, really fun. I came up with this a while ago. And I think I did a really good job. Doesn't work every time, but when it works, even if you lose, it's like, oh, I finally did it. The super combo. Okay, and I don't know if I want to play online with that deck though. That deck is kind of bad. Okay, and before we finish, because it's been 2 hours already, I'm gonna play one more game. And I'm gonna showcase my beloved, even though I played this already, My Kraken this crows in your mouth back. I love this little guy. One of the coolest deck in the game. Put it right here. Oh no, I'm having that issue with my monitor. Fuck. Yeah, this is the last game. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. But the gimmick with this one is that you generate points for your last round as soon as possible. We can do that, yeah. I kind of like this. Is that all that I need? Oh, Mother Crow. Oh no, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. So right now, what I need to do is play this. And play the Mama Crow. And we draw this. And we put this guy to the bottom of our deck. Why is my monitor doing this? So annoying. Maybe it's the heat. Maybe it's the heat. Okay, now we play this guy right here. It's Nilfgaard. I'm probably gonna lose. But the cool thing about this deck is that you don't really care about the first rounds. You're just trying to build the crow messengers right here. Yeah, he's trying to do poison stuff. Just gonna do this. And depending on what he wants to kill. Okay. Yeah, I need to do this. Damage all units by 1 whenever formation enters the side of the battlefield. Repeat the deploy effect. The first time you deal 8 damage. Am I dealing damage with my cards? Not really. Repeat the deploy ability of the next unit you play during this turn. I'm gonna do this. Just to scare him off. I could play 2 alchemy cards. That's not bad. What is in my graveyard? Only gold cards. Only gold cards. From 10.
Gods protect us.
Boom. Perfect. He's very determined on the poison, but again, like I told you, we don't really care. We can still win the round, but yeah, it's not that important. The longer the first round lasts, the better it is for me. Okay, we can win this one just by doing this. It should generate, right? Yes. Even though I don't have that many cards, that's not the important part right here. Okay. So we don't need this card anymore. Right now, I really want to play a crow. Just gonna do that and let him deal with it. I'm just gonna pass. He's probably gonna defeat me, but really, I don't care. I just really want to spam some crows. They're just really fun. Do your thing, man. Hurry up. Ugh. I think we're gonna be even on cards at least. That's good. Oh, I'm gonna have one more card. That's good. So I have the last play, basically. That's what that means. Prophet. I genuinely have no idea how this deck works. What he's doing. Really no idea. Yeah, one more card. Okay, he took one card from me? No. Not really, he didn't. Okay. We remove this one. Is there anything that we need to remove here? I generally don't know. I have no idea how that deck works. I kind of want the Kraken. Oh, that's okay too.
We gather.
No, if I do this, the Kraken is gonna get buffed. I don't want that. Yeah, this card is not really that useful right now.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
I'm gonna put this into my deck. And I'm gonna get you, because you're the most amount of points, I think. Yeah. And I cannot create more crows. There's a lot of sample decks, yes. At the beginning, I think the game gives you one deck for every faction. And there are really cheap decks that you can make. They're somewhat I don't think the word is competitive, but I think that's the best word to describe those cards. They're really good competitively. Like you can win a lot of decks. Sorry, a lot of games with those decks, even though they don't have the cards that you get from packs. I'll do this. I'm gonna move the Kraken. Why not? And since there's a lot of missions every day, you get a mission. It's really, I would say, it's really accessible to obtain the decks that you want. Like every free game is gonna take a while, at least a couple of, I don't know, weeks to get one deck that you really want. But it's not that difficult, really. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play my Kraken. I'm gonna play it right here, and bam, bam, bam. Give me all of that and deal damage. No. You, even when you lose, you get something. So you don't need to worry about that much. Now we do this. Yeah, I think we do this now. Whoops, I misplayed heavily there, but it's okay. I didn't showcase the thing. Are you gonna kill this? Oh, if he kills this, perfect. He has no idea I have 8 crows. Come on, kill one of my cards. It's gonna buff his cards, okay. That's super fine by me. I need something to die, if I'm completely honest with you. I'm gonna do that. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I can get the thing, but who cares? Gross. Yeah, Nilfgaard is so fun. I love Nilfgaard. I love that they steal your cards. It's so fun mechanic. Now we do this. Oh, we almost won. Almost won. Well, that was fun. Like always, I never get GG's to Nilfgaard. Fuck that faction. But yeah, even though you didn't so much, that's Gwent. It's a fantastic game. Has beautiful art. I love to play it every once in a while. It's really fun. It kinda has these like gimmicky events as well that you can play with other people. Oh, the animation. Yeah, the crows, since I have it animated, it looks super cool. When they are all packed together. By the way, that is the mother of crows, I think. The one right here. in a swarm. I think there's a... Oh, there's not really one that shows that. Oh, what did I picked? I put out a card that I didn't want to. It wasn't swarm. I think it's elf. No, it's not elf. Fuck. Elf. What did I put here? Crow clan? No. Don't think so. Okay, there's a card here that shouldn't be here. I think it's you. But yeah, that's the game. That's Gwent. I love it. I wish it came back. Maybe in the future with Witcher 4 they decide to revive this game. Currently, even though it doesn't have any like expansions, there's no more expansions. The game is being updated almost every month. You have this thing, the balance console. Basically the top players of the game, the ones that get to rank 1 and above, they get to vote cards, and they decide what card gets nerfed, what card gets buffed, that kind of thing. So the community is keeping the game alive in that regard. So that's something that I really like. And besides that, you also have the journey thing. It's basically the battle pass that they've been working with from the beginning of the game. But now that the game is over, technically, right? You can pretty much pick whatever journey you want and start from there, and you get their rewards. For example, the Ciri, Yennefer, Triss. Obviously, if you want to get the ones of down here, you need to buy the expansion. So not the expansion, sorry, the battle pass, technically. But it's not necessary. Like, you get a lot of rewards just by progressing through the normal tier. And all of this is free. Like, you don't need to pay to change the journey that you're on. Right? That's really, really sick. And right now, I'm trying to farm Yennefer, because there are a couple of things that I want from here. Like, this looks sick. This card that looks cool too. And I'm 85 already. Oof. But yeah, that's Gwent. Really, really fun game. Would definitely recommend. Especially if you only play like 1 or 2 card games in your life. Because this one is super different compared to the other ones. If you compare it to, I don't know, Hearthstone, it's like super different the way you play. In the meta, I think it's always like very interesting. Every month, things change. So even the best decks in the game are not always the best compared to, I don't know, in Hearthstone, when the best card or the best deck in the game, you have to deal with it for months and months because the developers don't really care about the game anymore. Okay, but before I go, I'm just gonna use the keys to obtain these things right here. Perfect. I have 600. Oof. And hey, we can open 2 more packs. Perfect. I think we keep going neutral, right? I think that makes sense. We got a lot of good cards before, so maybe we can get more. Maybe. Hello, Shoop. Give me something good, please. Oh. Come on, Shoop. Give me something good. Give me at least a premium card. Really? Nah, man. Oh, I didn't have this one. Yeah, sure. I guess I can go with this. Thanks, Shoop.
Human in shop, soup in shop.
I love the way he talks too. Oh yeah, we're also in like a winter cycle thingy, where you can get more rewards as well. The only problem with this is that it's super buggy. But right now we're in winter. Like most of the quests are super normal. They are not really that buggy. But I think spring, the spring cycle, most of the quests don't really work. But I think we're okay in winter. So yeah, I need to play with Nilfgaard. I don't like playing with Nilfgaard, so I didn't do them. And they want me to play with cards from a specific expansion, but I don't know that name. I don't know the expansion, sadly. I'm gonna... Yeah, Nilfgaard. I don't have to change it. Fuck. What do you mean, my greed? There's no greed here. No greed at all. Also, there's like arena mode. I don't like it. I think it's awful. But yeah, that's Gwent. That's Gwent. Lovely game. So lovely that I gotta close it. Whoa. Didn't mean to press that. Go back. Yes, perfect. I'm gonna float. Yes, I don't have legs. I should have, but I don't. Is that symmetrical? I don't know. No, that's not. Okay, that's... I think that's symmetrical. Perfect. Woof! You don't like change, so no new quest. But yeah, that was it. That was Gwent. I might come back, because there are a couple of decks that I wanted to showcase too, but I didn't have the time. I would have played for longer, but my computer right now is acting up. I'm having that issue with my monitor as well, so I need to let it rest for a couple of minutes. Especially if I want to draw a little bit before going to bed. But yeah, thank you so much for passing by. I'm just gonna be... I don't know. What am I gonna do now? I think I clean the dishes. Dishes. I need to clean the dishes, I think. Why am I saying that word that so weird? Okay, doesn't matter. I have to do some housework, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. No, it's not my PC, it's a monitor. I don't know what happened. It has those ugly ass lines. Nothing that I can do about it besides letting it rest. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the heat. Pretty sure, but I'm no expert. Yeah, but hey, thank you so much for passing by. My stream today's what is it? What day is today? Thursday? Is it Thursday? How can I see the date here? Thursday. Oh, it is Thursday. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, actually. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will. Who knows? Who knows? I'm unpredictable. That's the thing. But if I do, I don't even know what I'm going to play. But yeah, this has been me playing Gwent. I hope you had fun. You got to understand a little bit of the game. Oh man, why I keep pressing buttons? I'm so... Oh, the ADHD in my brain doesn't let me just stand in one place. But yeah, if you end up checking it out, let me know to tell you more about it. Some of the important stuff. Also, why am I doing that with my with my model? There. I was in thinking mode this whole time. I had no idea. Yeah, surprise stream. Okay, but I don't want to take more of your time. I'm just gonna leave now. Hopefully you had fun watching that, even though I did an awful job explaining what I was doing. And yeah, see you soon, I guess. Hopefully. Take care, okay? And for everybody else who ends up watching this, thank you so much as well for the for taking the time, basically. And yeah, that's it. Take care, everyone. Have fun with whatever you do. Goodbye. Bye-bye.